It was 2008 or 9, I don't remember exactly, but I was in festival in Chisinau, Chronograph, and I met there one journalist from Paide, from Transnistria, and she told me interesting facts about Transnistria, and I started to remember what kind of information I heard about Transnistria in Estonia. Is somebody talking about Transnistria? And unfortunately, I discovered nobody knows about this country, this state, and nobody wants to know this country. And as I am a documentary filmmaker, I was thinking maybe it's a good idea to do something for Estonian audience, to show this unrecognized country. For me, it was important thing. This territory is belonging to the Europe, and somehow I was pity to understand and discover to Europe don't care about Transnistria too, and they have their own opinion, their own approach to this frozen conflicts, and then I understand this is good material for the future, and I made first trip in 2009 to Tiraspol, capital city in Transnistria. I was there like tourist and looking around and watched the military parade and meet KGB, local KGB, asking from me some questions, and I understand this is for documentary film. This is good storyline. The drop of the beat. It was really hard because I can speak in Russian. This is very important, but not so fluently because Transnistria and Estonia, they don't have many contacts, and in my first researching trip, I discovered all the Baltic states for Transnistria is like enemies. The official rhetoric was all this collapsing Soviet Union was who was guilty. Baltic states, they start some kind of like revolutions, and when I met the people from Transnistria, and I said I'm from Estonia, they starting like little bit. Estonia. Okay. What do you want? Why you coming from this far away for us? Then I invite the co-director. We made this film with Christina Norman, and Christina speaking very good Russian, and we starting negotiation process with Estonian TV channel, local small TV channel with Russian-speaking TV channel, to ask from them accreditations, because in Transnistria you must have the official permission. Of course, the politicians they were very suspicious. They like afraid all the time, and somehow I understand, because after when I googled in internet what kind of information, what kind of films was made before my film, and I understand that all the films was interesting, but I had the feeling it's not like my film. I will do it in another way. We was in Transnistria 5 times. And all these local politicians, they recognize after they understand we are serious. We are not only one trip. And if you are open heart, open mind person, they trust you, and you can like change the informations. And they saw we are not enemies. We are not spies. We are not working to the CIA or somebody else. For us, it was interesting to see how the regular people, how the locally inhabitants, how they living there, and what they thinking, and how they behaving in this. How is life in unrecognized country? Actually, it's very hard. If you are there like a person from West, like they say, oh, you are from Estonia, this is like Western country, European Union, and you understand and the life standards in Estonia and life standards in Transnistria, you can't compare this. And if you started to compare, it's not the right way. But the young generations, they understand they are like no future in this country. And after the graduating school, they leaving to somebody going to the Moscow, somebody going to the Europe, to the Italy, to the Portugal. There are problems with salaries. There are problems with pensions. They have access to the internet. They have like cable TV. It's not so like. Yeah. The local people, they are very kind people. This was the moment I was behind the camera. We made one interview in this cemetery, and it already finished. And this lady comes for us to tell her the story. This was a very sad story, and it's not only this kind of story. There are a lot of stories. But somehow, if you are like with camera, the locals, they are ready to talk with you without camera. All the time when you starting recording, they changing the subject, they changing the atmosphere, they starting to talk like politicians. And I must say the most of these sad stories was told for us without camera. I have like special relationship with Astra Festival. I'm here, I think it's 4th time. I was somehow lucky. All my film was screened here, almost all my film. It started 2004, 10 years ago I was first time here. And the last time I was here in 2009 or 10, I don't remember exactly, with my previous film Alyosha. And I won a small prize too. This is a lucky place for me. Today I was walking in the city and watching what is the change, how the city is changed. And now I understand the locations, the screening locations changed, and choose another cinemas. But my festival started today. I'm very interested to see other films, and today in the evening is screening my film, and I'm very interested to talk with the audience after the screening, and because for me it's interesting how the Romanian audience reacting to see this kind of film, because Transnistrians they have special relations with Romanians. It was surprising for me. I didn't know history so well, but let's see.